this is in contact. So this is half of this.
First of all, you're drawing a perimeter with. Why are you not? Yeah, correct. That's a center. Yeah, but this point is wrong. Eh? Sorry, wait. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I mean this point. Yeah? So I mean this point is wrong. This one should be touching there. Should be touching the perimeter.
Oh yeah, no, it touches the perimeter.
So be careful there. Yeah. Other than that, you're right lah. That's a perimeter and that's a center law. So x and 2x correct. But this is something you know already, right?
Yeah, but then I was just concerned that I used the wrong angle.
Right. Hopefully it is correct for you. Yeah. Hopefully it's correct. Okay. So for tomorrow's paper 2, have you practiced? As in just to make sure, just to just to get used to everything again.
Yeah, but then like I find that I don't like practicing the real life scenario because I know how to do it, but it's just tedious to do, and that's why it's 8 marks. And it's not like complex concepts or anything. Yeah. It's just how much can you actually see and like actually like realize that this has to be included, that is not included, etc.
Yeah. I have confidence with your real life scenario, but please do it first tomorrow.
Then what is like hire purchase and all that, like the different terminologies and whatnot?
You mean the hire purchase thingy lah? You want to revise? Okay, let's go to page 11. So Noah, whenever you have a question, you just turn on your video or just put it in the Jamboard. Yeah, but please tell me, yeah. Please tell me, so that I'm aware. Okay. Okay, so Michael, for the at page 11, yeah, hire purchase. So hire purchase is the terminology is not helpful, so it's not hire and it's not purchase, I suppose. It's just I want to do installment, meaning I want to pay bit by bit, right? That's all there is to hire purchase lah. So I cannot pay directly, but I want it now, so I pay bit by bit. So there are 2 requirements. No? First, if I pay bit by bit, I must pay more. Right? This one you should know already. The more is called interest. Right? Usually it's just a simple interest. Secondly, I cannot immediately pay bit by bit. I must pay kind of like a big kind of like a big sum. So maybe I don't know 20%, 50%, 30%. That's called the deposit lah. I pay the deposit.
Okay, are you writing something down?
No, I'm not. Oh, okay. Right. So these 2 things, let me emphasize this very clearly. These 2 things are deposit and interest, right? Is assumed to be there even though they don't say. By right, they should be saying it out clearly, but if they don't say there's a deposit, or if they don't say there's an interest, you must first assume that there are deposit and there are interest. Be clear of that once. The moment they mention the word hire purchase. Clear, Michael?
Yeah.
However, in real life, hire purchases can appear to not have interest and can appear to have no deposit. This is real life. So if you go to courts and you buy I don't know, a washing machine, it appears as if there is no deposit and there's no interest. Now, the part where there's no deposit, when they say, you don't have to pay lump sum one, just go and take it home, right? You just start paying next month. That part about deposit might be true, because it's it's attractive to people who want to buy. So in real life, now why am I telling you all this? Because maybe it will be like that also in the exam question, but you have to check that they say there's no deposit in exam. If not, you assume first that there's a deposit, even though they don't say. Okay, yeah?
Okay.
So back to real life again in courts, you're buying a washing machine. Hey, no deposit, never say in front. True, no deposit. You just bring back, you just start paying next month. They will also never say that the price already include interest. They never say one. They never say. In reality, the price that you pay bit by bit must always include interest, right? But they will never say. So that bit about interest, even though they don't say, is always there lah. So again, that's the proper assumption for EMAT lah. Okay. So that's all. Other than that, it boils down to the reading of the question and the doing of the question. But those are the two assumptions lah. Okay. Michael, right. So now, no point theorizing. The concept in EMAT is simple one. You just need to know the concept. You just need to know that this is here, this is there. I'm supposed to look out for deposit. I'm supposed to look out for interest. It's usually simple interest. Finish. The rest is just doing the question. No? Right. So Michael, rather than talking about it too much, let's just practice a question. Okay. Okay. Now, do you have it? Or is it just like a number pattern where sometimes it bothers you, sometimes it doesn't bother you?
I don't have actually a specific question regarding that right now.
Now, before we go and find higher purchase, are you sure the other topic you have no problem?
The other topic.
In paper 2. Aren't you clear what are the topics in paper 2? Okay, I'm gonna list that. I'm gonna say the topics here. Please remember your target is 10 mistakes or less. So when I say no problem, mean you are striving to like do almost no mistake. That's what I mean by no problem, right? Just to be clear. Noah, you were saying something?
Yeah, I have a question. That's all.
Please put it in the Jamboard or please put it in the video. Which one is it?
Video. I'll just put on the video.
Okay. All right. So I'm just waiting for the video. So Michael, the real life application is 1, and then the graph drawing, that's 2. Okay.
Yeah.
How about vector? Did vector appear in paper 1?
No.
Right. Then it will appear in paper 2 lah. Vector. Right. Matrix, paper 1.
Matrix. Did it appear in paper 1? Yes.
Noah, can you confirm that?
Yeah.
Is it a long matrix, guys?
Not too long.
No.
How long?
Like 3 parts around there.
Total 7 marks, maybe?
I forgot.
Noah?
Yeah, I think so.
You can assume that there won't be matrix tomorrow. You can assume. So other things will appear. Other things will appear. Give you another example of the thing that might scratch our head. Venn diagram. Paper 1?
Venn diagram.
No.
Paper 1.
No. Okay. Then assume that tomorrow Venn diagram, the set, the set notation, those kind of stuff will appear in paper 2. Assume that. Right?
Oh, okay.
Probability. Paper 1?
Probability. I think so.
Is it a long one?
No.
How
No.
short?
2
How
parts.
short? 2 marks. Oh, assume that tomorrow will appear again. So in a slightly longer form. Okay. So then the circle property seems to already appear.
Circle properties.
Long enough. The one that you asked first, Amai. How many marks? How many marks?
Not that much.
4 only.
4 marks. Yeah.
Goodness me.
I did the 4.
Yeah,
if it is very short, that maybe you will assume that tomorrow will appear also lah. You should assume that first lah, just in case. Okay.
Yeah.
So circle properties. The other long one, bearing.
Bearing.
Paper 1, bearing?
No.
Okay, then tomorrow will appear lah.
Yes. But
Long
I
or
don't
short?
know. I don't think it's that long. No.
No?
And it was part of like a construction question.
Interesting. Interesting. Oh, construction do appear in paper 1. Okay, good. Construction doesn't always appear. I guess this time it does. No? Okay. So Michael, I'm quoting a lot of the long ones now. So I'll quote 2 more long ones: the mensuration and the 3D. Well, mensuration is 3D, so I suppose mensuration. No? Right. So other than that, if you think that you're not very worried about that, then just make sure you go through the paper 2 and find topics that you could practice on now. Right. I'll be with Noah first because Noah have a real question. Right. Okay. Michael, I appreciate that you asked me real question.
So just go through EMAF question papers.
Paper, yeah.
Okay.
You're not doing it right now. You're
Yeah.
aiming for things who are okay. Maybe I want to practice this, that kind of thing. Right? Okay, I got it. Noah, I'm seeing that you have a vector question. Yeah? So just for your information, Michael, Noah is asking a vector question. Right?
Sure. Can I get that question also then?
Sure. Then I'm putting you in the Jamboard, right? So you can just take a look. Okay, Noah. So tell me, what is the question? Part 2, is it?
It's a part 2.
All right. So I want to confirm with you that you know what it means. So for example, this one, the PR, KPQ, right? That basically means that they are parallel, right? That's how we represent parallel. In fact, there is a P and P, so it's not just parallel, it's actually collinear in one line, no?
Sorry.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So yes, Michael.
Am I inside the thing?
Yeah, you're in your Jamboard. You can look at it, but I'm not writing on your Jamboard. I'm writing on Noah's Jamboard.
I don't see it. Oh, never mind. I see.
Page 11, I think. Page 11.
Oh, sorry. It only loaded like just now.
Sure thing. Give it a try. Okay. So Noah, so that's the situation. No? So this is a collinear one, and then R has a H3. I assume that we know P and we know Q. Okay, so we do a wait. Oh yeah, we do know P and we do know Q. Okay. Yeah. So the way you do it, let me see. Yeah. So your PQ is correct. So this must be gray. Wait. Oh goodness me, this is wrong lah. What are you talking about? What is that? What is H3?
And the coordinates
of R. Yes.
of R. Yeah.
Still don't get it?
No.
If you just put the coordinate of R, H3.
Oh, I need to do PR.
I mean, that's what they say, right?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that the problem? Right. So if you put H3, it's another vector called OR, right?
Oh, okay.
So be careful there, right? Okay, so give it a try. Oh, okay, Kakak Brian, now I see you, yeah? I didn't see you just now. Okay, Kakak Brian, can you hear us?
Yeah, Kak.
Okay, I can hear you also. Right. So we are waiting for Aryan. So Michael and Noah is just preparing, asking a few questions for tomorrow's EMAT paper 2. Right? Yes, Michael?
I don't get part A, part 1.
Okay, so I'll send you to Kakak Brian and make sure you share the Jamboard with him, yeah, if you have one. But I think you have one. Okay. So Kakak Brian and Michael will probably be going in and going out of the breakout room today, right? Right. Okay. So whenever you have nothing else to discuss, you go Outlook. Then maybe there's something else to discuss. We go in again. Right. Today we discuss as many questions as possible. Right. Okay. Invited. Wait. Assign to one. Okay. Noah, if you have another question, please tell me. Yeah. For your information, your internet is quite slow, right? So just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, today your
Maybe I have
voice
to look
is.
for the question.
Sorry, you may have to what?
Look for a question.
Feel free. Just ask anything lah. Just ask anything.
I mean, look for the paper. Yeah.
Look for the paper. Sure. Right.
Yeah, this is the question.
Yeah. So yeah, you have to tell me because your video is very bad. Okay. So could you move up a bit? So sometimes I cannot even see what you're doing. So right now I'm waiting for the picture to be acceptable. Right? It's very blurry, right? Okay. Yeah. Testing. Can you hear me? Testing. Can you hear me? Testing. Noah, can you hear me? Testing. Noah, can you hear me? Testing. Noah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, for some, oh, wait, this is now very good. This is not just very good. What's going on?
Mobile data.
Okay. Yep, thanks, much better. So I'm putting it in the Jamboard. Tell me what your question is.
Yeah, I can't prove.
Okay, understand.
What is the reasoning?
Oh, so they do tell that M is the point of intersection, and then they also tell that VDC, they tell you that PA is P. A is to Q. Okay, wonderful. BC and ED is 3Q. Wonderful. Okay, and point of sight between BD and CE. Okay, understand. Show that the triangles BMC and DME congruent means so is on our gem. So using the Z, this will be 1, 1. I agree with you, and this will be 2, 2, right? Right. The 3 is automatic, but it's not helping us, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So because we cannot use AA or AAA, we must slot in one S lah. That's all, right? That's all we do. So this S should be a very nice one, right? So is that what you use lah? So BMC, DME, correct? Then BM. Why do you use BM equals to DM? They never say that M is a midpoint, you know. Where did they say that M is midpoint? Where did they say? They didn't. They didn't. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
3Q and 3Q is much more available. You will agree, right?
It's different, isn't it?
And then after that, it proves that M is a midpoint. So after you prove that this is congruent, then you can say that M is a midpoint because BM equals to MC, not at the start. That's wrong. Now you think carefully, why did you assume that BM is equal to DM? Why did you assume that? Is it because it looks similar? I mean, it looks similar lah. Is that why?
I mean,
Why?
it didn't say it was one.
Yep, he does not. He just said that M is a point of intersection. He never say. So you were assuming that they say is midpoint.
Yeah, I guess I assumption.
All right. So very dangerous. Yeah. So be careful tomorrow. Okay.
All right.
Right. Good question. Noah, do you have the answer key for the vector one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
could you just show me? Could you just show me the answer key?
On page 8 or the vector page 7?
The vector question, which is page 7, I believe. I mean the answer key lah, if you have it.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Oh yeah, this one. Okay, so let me copy that. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you. Again, Noah, tell me if you do have a question. Yeah, you tell me. Yeah, don't just show. Yeah.
Okay.
Probability. Okay.
For part 2.
Part 2. Okay. It's very unlikely that you make a mistake at the first part, right? So it's weird, yeah. Why do you make a mistake even in the first part of the question? Is it because there's a reading problem?
I think so.
And now you cannot understand the part 2 also. So that's not okay. That's not okay. Yeah. If you have a reading question, if you have a reading problem, well, probability depends on it. Are you sure you understand the question?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. For part 1A, yeah. So why are you wrong?
Because I did. Yeah, I don't even know why I did, but it's not supposed to be like that. It's not over the total.
No, you can't do it that way. I'm a bit concerned here. So did you do this during our practice, or this is like in school, or when did you do this?
It was a class practice.
This one you're doing it normally, isn't it?
Yeah.
That means you do read.
Yeah.
I'm very concerned. Tomorrow, how would you do it?
Maybe redo.
Seriously, I'm very concerned right now that you don't even realize what your mistake is. Are you sure that you don't know what your mistake in part 1A is? It's a very simple mistake. The answer key is not inherently better. Your method is fine, but I think you really misread something.
Oh, I did 2 blue instead of 1 red.
You read 2 blue, 1 red.
2 black, 1 red, I think.
2 black, 1 red.
I see the tree diagram, and I think I used it.
Oh my goodness. This is clearly a reading problem, right?
Yeah.
This is not okay for EMAT. It's not okay for AMAT also. I mean, reading problem is something that I strongly advise that tomorrow you don't mix your brain like that.
Okay.
You don't demand your brain, read, do. You know who will win, right?
Yeah.
The doing one will win. And therefore, when the brain don't have a chance to think. Reading is thinking. Let's be very careful. Right?
Okay.
In AMAT, what will you do in exam?
Usually read and do.
You mean read everything and then do everything, or read, do?
Read everything.
Right. Do not underestimate EMAT.
All right.
Read first, slowly, give yourself time to adjust, digest. Right. Give yourself that. Right. Your brain deserves it. Your brain will not disappoint you if you give him the time to read. If you read, do, you don't even spot your mistake, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right. So part 1A, you know what's wrong, and obviously then part 1B becomes wrong, right? Because the red is correct. So okay, now just to be clear, the correction method is totally fine, also totally fine. But your method is extremely weird. The black one also 2/4. It's extremely weird what you're doing. The black one should have been 4/4, or in your case, 8/4, right? Wow, it's 4/4 plus 4/4. The way you do it is extremely weird. Right? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Now, going to part 2, without replacement seems like a more normal probability question. Yeah. So 2 cards are chosen at random. Good. From the pack, find the are both labeled 1. All right. So I'm not sure that your tree is helping you right now, but this is the time that we need the 3 lah, right? So the first guy label 1, right? So for the first time, you may want to draw a slightly different tree lah, right? So let me ask you the question. Just be very clear. Just be very clear. It's very simple. For probability, there's always fraction, top and bottom. The bottom one is something, the top one is something.
Yep.
The easier one to figure out is the bottom one first. So for the first card, the bottom one is what?
20.
The denominator is 20.
Yeah,
right?
20.
And then the second card, the denominator is
19.
19. So that's the easy part. Now,
Yeah.
what is the numerator for first card label 1? What is the numerator? But why?
Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there are 4 packs. 4 groups of cards.
So why do you say there are 4 card label 1? I'm just checking here. Why do you say that?
Yeah, 4 groups.
4 groups, right? So each group have 1, so 4. No? So I'm not sure what you did, but I think 4/20 makes a lot of sense right now. Okay. Yeah. Now, without replacement, I hope you're reading it. So for the second card, it's over 19. How many card on top?
3.
3. Simple. And then we are done.
Okay.
That's for 2A. I cannot see 2B, by the way. Okay. A red card labeled 1 and a blue card, right? So again, what is the mistake here? So the red card will be how much? How many? Sorry, what over what lah? Again.
Over 20.
Yeah, I really like when you say 2/20, not 1/10. So 2/20 is a better representation, right? The simplification can follow that.
Yeah.
So good. Red card label 1, 2/20. Blue card?
1. 5.
The top one is 5. How about the bottom one?
5/19.
Right. So currently it is 4/20 times 5/19. So far, so good.
Or is it
Okay.
2/20?
I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry. 2/20. Sorry. 2/20 times 5/19. So far, so good.
Yeah.
There is times 2 at the end. Everything times 2.
What do you
mean? This is very common for probability. I feel that your probability is not very strong. So pay attention.
Isn't it plus the opposite?
You are correct. So it can be R1, I call it R1 and blue, or blue R1.
Yeah.
Correct. So R1 blue is what you say just now, no? 2/20 plus 5/19. Now, how about BR1? BR1 will be first.
5/20.
And then times?
Times 2/19.
2/19, and then this plus that, correct?
Yeah.
You would notice that they look different, but they're exactly the same mathematically. So sometimes people shortcut and times 2. If you're not comfortable with shortcut times 2, it's totally fine to do it this way. I feel this way is, safe lah, because you're thinking through it. I feel this is okay to do in exam. You will have time anyway, as long as you give yourself time to think.
Okay.
Understand? So there's no requirement to do it times 2. You can do it separately like this. Again, in probability, I'll avoid doing things that you are not sure of. Mass, please do things that you are sure of, even though it is slightly slower. It's totally fine.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm not sure why blue.
You're not sure why what? Sorry?
Blue is 5.
Blue is 5. Well, out of the let's take the BR1 first. So let's say the first guy is blue, easier lah, yeah, because then the denominator is 20 ma.
Yeah.
So out of the 20 card, right? After 20 card, how many is blue?
All 5.
That's how we ask the question, right? Denominator, numerator, denominator, numerator.
Oh,
Out of the 20 cards, how many are red card label 1? How many?
2.
2, right? But next time is 2 over 19 if it is BR1, because you know it's out of 19 card. That's it. That is the thinking process in probability. That is what we should be doing in our mind. The writing of the fraction is very easy one. What matters is whether we are right or wrong.
Oh, okay.
Right? The thinking is important. Okay, how many out of that? How many? How many out of that? How many? That's what we should be thinking. For EMAT, every probability question are done this way. At least the more common one.
Okay.
If you want to practice again, feel free. Ask any question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian and Michael, I can see you. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Right. Okay. Michael, don't wait for us. Okay. You find question and ask question.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah. No, I found a question.
Yes. Right. Just show it to us first. I'm just curious. What is it? Then
so
you can go back.
Is in the page 12.
Page 12. That thing. Kakak Brian, I'm just checking first. Are you comfortable with this question?
I think so.
Okay, right. Okay, then feel free to both of you to join the breakout room. Okay. This, let me confirm, Michael, that this did not appear in paper 1 today. And just curious, the directly proportional thingy appear or not appear?
DP, no.
So very, very safe to assume tomorrow will appear. No? Very safe to assume. Yeah. So feel free to discuss in the breakout.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Noah, if you have a question, then please ask. Yeah, please say first. So Michael and Brian, both of you should be able to join the breakout room by yourself. Yeah.
Well, I have this question.
Right. This is matrix lah, right?
Yeah.
You say that today's matrix is short, isn't it?
Yeah, yesterday's one.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So could you show me the question? I cannot see the question. No, go down again. Go down again. This is part E. Yeah. This is gonna be difficult for me to understand. Yeah.
Have you taken a picture?
Yeah, I have.
Do I need the first part as well?
Okay.
Part.
Go down a little bit. Go down a little bit. This is A, B, C. Go down, down. Yeah, good. So ABC is correct. Good for you. Just curious, the D is also correct, right? So you're just left with part E, understand? So let me see. I mean, they didn't even say that you have to use matrix. So that's a little bit of a loophole, I feel.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I'm not saying that you should do it without matrix, but my advice to everybody is the same, 4 mark is considered a very long matrix question because they don't break it down. Make sense? Even 3 mark is considered, you have to think a while, and thinking matrix is not easy one. So remember my advice for tomorrow. Do it normally first. Quickly do it normally, and then you decide how to do it with matrix. Okay.
Alright.
Now, please do it normally. I want to see you do it normally right now. It should be quite fast for you.
I'll
for
have to read the whole question though.
you should, right? Matrix depends on reading. Tomorrow there's a lot of reading, Noah. Remember that there's a lot of reading, right? Give your brain the reading it deserves, right?
All right. Yeah, I'm done.
Well, this is how you would normally do lah, right? So let me just check one more time. Huh? Oh, the draw. Okay. Sorry, could you zoom in just a little bit? Okay, wonderful. Okay, again, doing it normally should feel easier. That is generally the feeling with matrix. That's why I asked you to do it. It's easier and it's faster. It's not, if you do it easily, it might not be even worth 4 marks, right? It doesn't feel like a 4 mark question, correct?
Yeah.
Right, so now with this, if I don't tell you anything, can you do it using matrix? Is it possible? You have a think first, maybe you try a little bit first before, before if you need hint, I'll give you lah.
So I'll try doing it in matrix now.
Yeah, but you have your normal method as a guide lah. Something like that. Because your thinking process should follow more of the normal method. It's just that you have to now do it with matrix lah.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll try doing it.
Yeah, your matrix is very, very confusing. Really, it is very confusing. I'm not sure I can follow. Can you follow your own matrix, the original one?
This blue.
Yeah, the original one. Can you follow it?
No.
All right, then, yeah. Now let's see how you do it right now. Yeah. You're doing ×4 in your matrix method. In your original method, you don't bother to ×4. Why are you doing the same thing? Why are you not following your own guide? Okay, in your guide, your 12 is below at the very end. Why do you insist on doing that at the start? Is there any particular benefit? Why are you not following your normal method thinking?
Okay.
This actually makes some sense, I suppose. What you're doing makes some sense. Yeah, that makes it yeah. sorry, it doesn't make some sense. It feels like you're following something. It feels like you're following something. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely you're doing it. Yeah. Oh, careful there. Yeah, it's not 12x. It's not 12x. 12x will not give you 20,964, right? You will give it separate. You give it separate. You want to combine those values also. So you need to do one more. It seems to me that that's what they want. I mean, that's what you do also, right? You will still end up plussing them, correct?
Yeah.
So you can do that using matrix. It's a very it's a very weird thing, but you can do that with matrix multiplication. Of course you can. So what do you do here? This is a 2-1 matrix, right? 2-1 matrix. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. You put 1 in front. Yeah, correct. That's it. Okay. Right. So let me just confirm one thing. Your 70, 80, 77, and 88 matrix, right?
Yeah.
Is a new matrix, correct? It doesn't appear in A, B, C, D. So do I need to say something?
Because usually if they say by matrix multiplication, then I have to
yes, you have to create, but do you justify? Maybe not. Maybe you don't have to. Maybe you don't have to. I think this is fine. Now, understand one thing, Noah. This is extremely difficult to do without the normal method.
Okay.
The normal method helps us, not do silly things in matrix, because matrix turns out confuses us. Let me tell you a secret. Because matrix is not meant for people. People think differently than matrix. Matrix makes things harder for people. Do you know who matrix is for?
Like the data and all that.
The computer.
Oh, okay.
The computer can handle matrix much more easily than a reading question, obviously.
Then is there like matrix in JC or something?
They just consider a very easy subject in JC.
Oh.
Yes. So for example, they will use matrix to solve simultaneous equation, 3 of them. Yeah. But that is like 15 years ago. Now they just press the calculator.
Okay.
Which the calculator is in the form of matrix.
Oh.
Let me could you please show me your calculator? Let me show you that matrix exists in your calculator right now. Go to menu, just menu. The 5, menu 5, I think. Menu 5, and then simultaneous equation 1. And then select 3 unknown, just select 3 unknown. Do you see that? That's a matrix. What? Isn't that a matrix? That's a 3 times 3 matrix. Sorry, this one it should be 3 times 3, 4. This is a 3, 4 matrix.
Yep.
My point is, calculator, which is a machine, likes matrix a lot. Human don't.
Oh.
So based on that understanding, you do things normally and then you adjust for matrix. Matrix is for computer, not for us.
Okay.
Matrix that computer handle is usually 100 times 100, sometimes more than that. Right. So if we learn how to, make it easy for the computer, right? 3 times 3, then we can help him for 100 times 100. Then he'll do the, the number crunching for us. That's the background of matrix. Just say.
Okay.
Now, why am I telling you this?
Why?
So that you have no doubt that you should do the normal way first.
Oh, okay.
Because matrix is not meant for us. It is very confusing, no matter what. That's why you have to guide yourself when doing long matrix question. Do you understand why I tell you that story?
Yes.
Okay, so please do that tomorrow, in case tomorrow comes.
Okay.
Next question.
This just look too hard to understand.
I'm sorry.
The diagram look too complicated.
Oh my goodness, this is a complicated 3D diagram. I agree.
Oh, then never mind.
However, this is a pyramid.
Yeah.
And the pyramid seems to be, there's a similar smaller pyramid similar to the bigger pyramid. When I say similar, I mean similarity lah. That might seem to be the case. So this is the volume similarity also lah. So I think this is both mensuration and volume similarity lah.
Okay.
All right. So do you want to talk about this or not? It's fine. It's fine for me.
Yeah, probably.
What is your problem then? This first part. Is this the problem? All right. So I'm going to copy it first, and then please go back to page 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Please go back to page 1. Okay, so if I need to, I'll ask you for B and C. Yeah, so I'll read one more time. The ratio of AQ to QC. Where is Q? Sorry, yeah. So sorry. Screenshot. So that AQ to QC, angle of elevation of X from Q. Oh, wow, that's so complicated. The vertex X is vertically above O. Okay, so for this angle of elevation of X from Q, we always need a 90-degree triangle, right? That is what we're trying to do. Now, your 90-degree triangle does not seem to contain O. That worries me a lot. Where is the O? Where is the O? You don't declare where the O is. Where is the O? Now, why are we concerned with O? Why?
It's the X is right above it.
And therefore, we have 90 degree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I think if you use that, you'll be fine. I think that.
But I don't know.
Would you try? Well, okay, fair enough. We only know one. Is there anything else that we know, right? So really, we don't know XQ, for example. We don't know XQ, we don't know XO. How can that be? Really, we don't know the height at all, really.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know the height. Really, let me see B and C. Let me see B and C. This kind of question should be guiding you one. What's question A? What is question A? I'm so sorry. What is question A? How come there's B directly?
There's a surface, there's a bottom.
This is not connected to that question.
No.
Oh my goodness, that's so weird. Let me see first. Now, for our angle of elevation, the point stays the same, right? If we know three things about the triangle, we can do it. Right now, we only know 190 degree, right? So fair enough, fair enough that this seems confusing, right? Let me check one more time. 4 marks. Okay, so that's not a wonder. So I think we have to use the AQ and QC. What is the 3.5, the 5, and the 4? It's very unclear. It's very unclear. Oh my goodness, the PQR is not, there's no relationship at all. AX is 18. Did he say anywhere that AB is 8? Did he say that anywhere except for the drawing? Did he say
No.
that?
It's just the drawing.
Oh, this question is very weird. Even though they do it in the drawing, they are supposed to say it out in the sentence. This is weird because 8 centimeter can be read wrongly. If they don't say, they have to at least say, oh, the 8 centimeter is really AB, yeah. You're not reading it wrongly, yeah. Wow, this thing is so weird. This question is not what you will normally expect from O level. Do other question first. Let me see first. Am I misunderstanding this question? Do other question first. No, do other question first. Oh no, it has connection with the first part. It's ABC. Ayo, no, show me A, show me A. A has a connection to part B. Do you know why?
Because the base is ABC.
I think so. I mean, it can be read either way lah. It can be read as this ABC is a new ABC. It can be read that way. But it can also be read that the ABC is, the previous ABC. Judging from the question, I think that is correct. So they did tell you what's AC. AC is 8. AB is also 8. OA is something else. It's an equilateral. Oh, it's an equilateral. My goodness. Okay, so Noah. So did you use the information from A in AB in BCD?
Yeah, I think so.
If it's equilateral, it's going to be very easy. Yeah, so currently you don't have XO. I don't think you have it. Do you have it? Oh, goodness me, you can find XO. First thing first, you can find XO. It's very easy to find XO.
Oh.
Now, I don't want you to do. I want you to think. Finding XO means there is a triangle involving XO. There is no 3. Remember, that's the principle of finding something using a triangle. So when I say, oh, I can confirm that I can find XO, I don't mean that I did it already. No, I mean I spot the triangle, which is no 3. Which triangle involves XO and no 3?
XOA.
And what is the no 3?
I know AX is 18.
Yeah.
OA is
From
this
part 1. Yeah, from part 1. Good. And then
90
one
degrees.
more. Yes. So you know XO, no? And this is good for the new triangle, right?
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, we only know 2 right now. From no 1, we know 2. We upgrade already, no? So we need one more. We need one more. Either OQ or XQ or an angle. Either one. So same thing, no? We're going to spot triangle which allow us to find one of them. So it's going to be a different triangle. Spot the triangle, please. This is not easy at all. This is not easy, but it's a good training.
Is
15%. Aryan, I can see you now. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we all started at 8. You did ask, right? Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
were you studying at 8?
Yeah, I was.
Then totally fine. It's totally fine. If you're studying, that's good, right? So we are just asking questions now, just asking questions now. So if you have questions for paper 2, immediately ask them. Show your video, okay?
Yeah.
Right. Noah has been asking sometimes terribly difficult question. So Noah, which triangle do you see that allows you to do stuff?
couldn't I just find OQ by using like sine, cosine, tangent?
Couldn't you just find, sorry?
Wait, no,
OQ.
I can't find
Yeah.
a third triangle.
Yeah, so again, the question is the same, right? If you want to find something, you better have a no 3 triangle. So you say, okay, I want to find OQ. Well, good for you, but where is the no 3 triangle? Right? That's the question. So you cannot use, I don't think you should assume that you can use the final triangle. The final triangle is the XOQ.
Yeah.
The XOQ is still no 2. So you need to use another triangle to find something. Again, I'm giving you as small hint as possible. You're supposed to do this tomorrow. Find another triangle. Yes? Find which triangle?
I don't know, but do I use similarity?
I'm not even sure that there's a similarity here. Is there a similarity here?
This one is 3/1.
I mean, ratio might mean similarity, but which triangle is similar? Which triangle is similar? That's not always the case. It is a good guess at first, but where's the similarity? Right? Where is it? Yeah, if there isn't, then similarity also cannot help. However, in CG question, usually it's similarity. That's usually a method. Usually. Or usually in a cone question, usually it is similarity. This one usually also similarity, but the similarity is usually at the height. Then we have a problem here. I don't think it is similarity. It's very tempting to use similarity, but same problem. Where is the triangle? So you are right, Noah. Yeah? Tomorrow you may need to use similarity, or you may need to use no 3. Similarity involves 2 triangles, no 3 just 1. Either one might work tomorrow. You're right. Yes, Michael, you're back.
I think I'm going to head to bed right now.
Yeah, totally fine. Totally
because
fine.
like I'm tired.
Yeah, and that's totally fine.
I don't want to forget about history because I memorized a lot of content and I want to get rid of it like out of my head. So yeah.
Oh, you're still your brain haven't reset.
No.
Reset by sleeping. That's a good idea. And tomorrow, if you have time, you just practice again, right?
Okay.
Yeah, same thing, yeah, Michael. If you have questions tomorrow, just send them. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So I think one more time, if you cannot sleep immediately, don't think too much about it lah. Just wait
Yeah.
on sleep. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Good job. Now see you. Oh, sorry. Everybody, I will see you tomorrow night. Okay. Tomorrow night I will see you also. Understand?
Okay.
Okay. Not Sunday. Yeah. Tomorrow night also. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Okay. Bye bye. So Aryan, just confirming that you don't have any question.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh, then I'll assign you with Kakak Brian first, okay? Because I'm still answering Noah's question. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Kakak Brian with Aryan and I'm assigning Aryan to the breakout. Okay. Please help him. Right. So Noah, again, my question is still the same. Right? Can you find OQ or XQ or one of the angle using different triangle? That's one possibility. Can or not?
Cannot.
Okay, so let's try one of them first. We just have to try randomly, right? So which one do you want to try first?
And what other triangles are there?
I mean, there are
You are-
multiple triangles, you know. There are multiple triangles to try. Really.
Oh.
There are so many triangles to try. You have to create yourself. Let me emphasize this first. You have to create yourself. So which one you want to try to find? Is this a spirit of trying? OQ, XQ, one of the angle. Quickly choose, no? OQ. Now OQ, we need a different triangle, right? A triangle which no three lah. So now, how do I say this? Randomly generated triangle that we can check immediately whether we know three or not. So which triangle involves OQ?
ABC.
ABC doesn't involve OQ, please.
ABQ.
ABQ doesn't involve OQ, please.
OQA.
Let's try. There's a randomly generated triangle which at least involves OQ. So do we know three or not?
No.
What do we know?
1.
What?
OA. Yeah.
OA. You are serious. You don't even know AQ. I'm a little bit unsure about your reading right now. You don't even know AQ? Really?
Oh, yeah, I know AQ as well.
Why do you know AQ?
From part A. And the ratio.
Not from A, the ratio, the ratio, right? So you know.
Yeah. I don't know 3.
Apologies, Noah. I think I got cut off. I'm the one that got cut off. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So we know AQY because we know AC and we know the ratio, right?
Yeah.
So the AOQ, we already know 2. If we can just know one more, we can find OQ, no? Do we know one more? Is it possible to know one more?
Yes.
What is the one more that we know?
Angle AOQ.
AOQ.
OAQ.
OAQ is what angle?
OAQ.
Yeah, what is the angle of OAQ?
30 degrees.
Okay, I agree. We know 3, therefore we can find OQ. Therefore, the final triangle is safe.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand why I always emphasize no 3 and making your own triangle?
Yes.
For difficult question, that is what we do. For easy question, or whatever, it's easy. Okay. Okay, you try this yourself later, yeah? It does require effort, right? It does require some time, but you understand what to do, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Remember that you were randomly generating the triangle. right? There is no particular hint as to which triangle to use. You have to do it yourself lah, as in you have to try stuff lah. Understand that?
Yeah. No, besides that, I don't have any more questions.
Then feel free to do it.
Okay.
Oh, Noah, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, done.
Let me check the answer.
Hang on, I need to use my phone for the answer.
Feel free to check first. Feel free to check.
Yeah, the answer is correct. But they found OQ using that triangle, but after that they just used Pythagoras theorem to find OX instead of using another triangle.
I'm sorry, let me refer to that again. So the main triangle, the final triangle is XOQ, right?
That's okay, yeah.
So they do have XO, right? They should have XO, right?
Yep.
And then what do you do after they find XO? Then what?
They use Pythagoras theorem to find OQ.
That doesn't make sense. XOQ, at that point, you know XO and you know 90 degree.
Like they know this and this.
What do you know? They know XQ. So you think carefully, how come they know XQ? How come you don't know? Obviously, if they have XQ, then you can use Pythagoras. That's obvious one. Okay, obvious lah. But how come they have XQ? How come?
Wait, I'll go see again.
Yeah, see again. See again.
Never mind. They don't have XQ.
They don't have XQ. So what do they do then?
Yeah, they form two triangles, but they use Pythagoras instead of sine rule. What do you mean?
So they go and find XQ lah? No.
They found XO and OQ.
Oh, they go and found OQ. So another triangle lah.
Yeah, another triangle.
Two
other triangles.
Then same thing, right? Same thing,
yep.
Right? Same thing lah. So no worries, right? So then it turns out that there is no shortcut, right?
Yeah, there's no shortcut.
You understand the principle I'm teaching you?
Of making new triangles.
Yeah, you have to generate your own triangle, you have to make notary, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, tomorrow, please understand this notary method sits in the same level as similarity. So you may end up needing similarity tomorrow, or you may end up needing notary tomorrow. Just say. Okay, just be aware of that.
You say might be aware of what?
Either similarity or notary. Notary is what we did. So it's not as if this notary suddenly becomes the best thing ever. It depends on the question. Okay. All right. So if you have no other thing, feel free to take a rest. Tomorrow, practice again. Send me questions lah if there is a hard one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow night. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, see you, Kak.
See you. See you.